3D boxing here with WBA 140-pound champ Mario Azteca Barrios. How's it going today, champ?
Doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing well. Talk to us about that lifelong dream, finally becoming a world champ. The 5th world champ ever from San Antonio, I think, right? What's that like?
Man, it's been awesome. It's truly been a blessing, man. Ever since then, just coming back here, a lot has changed. I've gotten way more attention than I ever have. But I mean, it's all positive. It's all motivation at the end of the day. To keep on going. I mean, we're just getting started. Still got a lot of work to do.
Walk me through your list. Like the first, I guess it was the first 4 or 5 rounds. You dropped him. You dominated every second of the first 4 or 5 rounds. Did you get a little overconfident? What happened there in those middle rounds?
In the middle rounds, in the 5th round, I suffered a cut. There was my face started swelling, just head busting, and all credit to Ahmed, about a hell of a fight, very smart fight. He made the adjustment, and I knew with the swelling and the cut that was happening in my face, I couldn't fight how I would have liked to on the inside no more. So I had to result to trying to just keep on the outside. And with doing so, Ahmed was real smart. I was catching with those weird looping punches on the way out, and then then he just stayed with the pressure throughout the late rounds. Going into that last round, I had it tied actually. I knew in my head that I had to win that that last round. My corner said me I needed a knockout or knockout in order to solidify it. And somehow when the tank was on empty, I made something happen. The last minute of the fight, I put him down. And even myself, I didn't agree with most of the scorecards, but I do believe that knockdown was what solidified that decision for me.
I still had you up a little bit. I thought you won. There were a couple other rounds. I thought you took the 7th, and then maybe there was one other round after the first 4 or 5. I still had you up, but it was tightening on the scorecards. I wanted to ask you about that. Did you think you needed the knockdown, and you kind of answered that? Did you feel the fight was slipping away from you at that point, or?
Yeah. I felt in the later rounds, just the constant pressure that he was putting, and then I had trouble seeing, and especially this my lead eye, when he's left-handed. So it was just it was just bad at that point, for me.
Were you having trouble seeing out of the eye?
Yeah. So there was a lot that I wasn't able to see, but again, man, I'm a fighter. No excuses. Knocked me off on a hell of a fight, but fortunately, I was able to walk away, with the belt, because of what happened in that 12th round.
And that was the last time you've been in the ring. Since then, you become a hero here in San Antonio. I've seen you with the mayor. I've seen you at the Spurs game. You got your number retired in high school. You don't even have a number, right? What's that been like, having that kind of hero's welcome here in your home city?
It's been awesome, man. From high school to being recognized at the Spurs game. To me, getting a proclamation from the mayor and the city council. It's been great, for the amount of love I received from my city. And at the end of the day, every time I step in that ring, I proudly represent San Antonio. And so just receiving the same love back, it's been indescribable.
Let me ask you about the other superstar in the family, your sister, the Queen, Selena. Is she going to be back in the ring, and what's the plan for Selena?
Yeah, she's looking, to come back 2020 very strong. She's been in and out of the gym. Right now, she wasn't able to come. She had to pick up my niece from school.
Yeah.
But she's been active, and she's looking, to get in there real soon.
I always thought she'd be the first Barrios to a world title, but you beat her too. And is there any civil rivalry? Do you let her know that you were the first one to a world title?
No, no rivalry at all. We push each other all the time. We're each other's biggest supporters. Every time I fight, she's right there ringside. Every time she fights, I'm in her corner. So it's just just pushing each other, to come out on top. And that's exactly what we have always done.
There's a lot of young prospects from San Antonio. Hector Tanahara, who fights tomorrow. You have Henry Arredondo here. You have Omar, who's an adopted San Antonian. Who's going to be the next one to follow in your footsteps to be a world champion? Who's going to be the next kid from San Antonio to win a world title?
I believe in both these guys. Henry, me and Henry have been like brothers since we were 14, 15, training together. And then now we have Omar here. One of the best up-and-coming prospects right now, in my opinion. Especially, at my weight. Right now, I'm the president, but there's no doubt that this kid's a future. Super talented, and of course, we're all in-house. So I support these guys, to the fullest. And then we have this weekend, my boys Hector and Joshua Franco that are fighting on the Golden Boy card. And that's huge for them. I think it's both of their first homecoming fight. So I know they're very I know for a fact they're very excited, you know, to come out, you know, put on a show in front of all the hometown fans and family. But yeah, man, the San Antonio is a hotbed for boxing. You know, even not from San Antonio. You know, Omar, you know, he's from Brownsville, but he trains here. You know, so I mean, the future, you know, is looking real bright for them.
2 more questions, I'll let you go. Is there any plans to bring you back in San Antonio? Have you fight in the Alamo Dome or something like that? I mean, is there any plans to bring you back home?
I've been pushing for it. You know, after my last fight, I was talking to Al, Selena, man, and he agrees. You know, so we're looking on bringing something real big back home to San Antonio. They promised me 2020 sometime. You know, they didn't tell me exactly when, but you know, hopefully soon.
Can I make a suggestion? You against Omar Figueroa in the Alamo Dome. How about that?
I mean, big fight for Texas. I mean, I'm with it. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, I'll fight anybody that my team puts in front of me. That's my job, to train. It's their job to make the fights. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I know, I'm looking at you come up from 122, which is amazing, being 6'1". I heard it was difficult for you to make 140. Your last fight. Is the future at 140 or are you going up to 147?
I mean, right now, you know, we're focused on 140 still. Our last fight, you know, we did have a little bit more trouble than we had anticipated. But, you know, I mean, again, I'm 24. I'm still growing into my frame.
Yeah.
And but I mean, as of right now, you know, our focus is still 140 up until, you know, we decided, you know, that's too much for me. Then we'll move up.
So it's still 140 for now?
Yeah, 140 for now.
You're going to defend the strap? You're not going to vacate it and move up? You're going to keep it?
No,
all right.
Keep
That's
it.
what I like to hear.
I'm trying to take over.
One last question, I'll let you go. We got Tyson Fury and Wilder rematch next month. Who do you got in that and why?
I like Fury a lot, man, but Wilder got that power that could change the fight at any given moment. You know, we started with the two Ortiz fight. You know, even his first fight with Fury. I think this one's gonna be more dramatic than the first.
Yeah.
And but you know, I believe, you know, it's gonna hold, you know, to every expectation, you know, to be one of the greatest fights of the year. You know, and it's still early.
All right. God bless, champ. Thank you for your time.